Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the show tunes that make the audience part of the show right from the first note.
Happy to see you! Bleibe fest to stay!
Number 10. Too Much Exposition, Urinetown. Meet Officer Lockstock, a policeman who acts as a channel of sorts between the audience and the musicals world. He's joined by Little Sally, a street kid who almost gives a little too much away.
Is this where you tell the audience about the water shortage?
Whoa there, Little Sally. Not all at once.
Oh, I guess you don't want to overload them with too much exposition, huh?
Lockstock makes it obvious that he knows they're in a musical and even tells the audience as much. Sally chimes in too, but she still has a lot to learn about good pacing in theater. Although her opinions on the plot and even the show's title are hilarious.
You're too young to understand it now, but nothing can kill a show like Too Much Exposition.
How about bad subject matter? Or a bad title even, that could kill a show pretty good.
This tongue-in-cheek opening number sets the perfect irreverent tone for the rest of the show. Now we know what lies ahead, we can't wait to see it play out.
I'm very close, officer. Only a few pennies away.
Aren't we all, Little Sally? Aren't we all?
Number 9. A Cautionary Tale, Mean Girls.
This is a cautionary tale about corruption and betrayal and getting hit by a bus.
Teen musicals are all the rage right now, and they do a beautiful job of bringing us back to our high school days before jumping into the main story. But nothing grabs our attention quite like the Mean Girls opening number, A Cautionary Tale.
Mean is easier than nice, and though mean can take you far, maybe this will make you think twice. Then clicker, Fossy!
In this song, Janice and Damien act as our narrators, giving us some background on Katie's story and the morals of this narrative. Janice sets the scene almost like she's introducing a teen horror flick. Luckily, Damien is there to clear things up.
It's a cautionary tale of fear and lust and pride based on actual events where people die.
No one died.
The lyrics are sharp and witty and perfectly capture the story's cynical and humorous spirit. Also, it's a totally gruel way to start a show. Number 8. Road to Hell, Hadestown. Interestingly, when Anais Mitchell first started writing Hadestown, Road to Hell wasn't the opening number. It wasn't even a song. But as her list of introductions grew, she thought it could use a chorus.
Guys and men, alright. We got some guys in the house tonight.
Keeping Dave Malloy's great comet in mind, she decided to use the opening number to introduce the audience to the key players. Who better to sing it than Hermes, the messenger god?
Someone's got to tell the tale. Whether or not it turns out well, maybe it will turn out this time on the road to hell on the railroad line.
Notice how he switches between singing and spoken dialogue. This wasn't just a creative acting choice. Mitchell planned it to evoke specific audience responses. It sounds like a hell of a lot of thought went into every note and lyric, and it certainly pays off.
Sad song, sad song. We're gonna sing it in a song.
Number 7. Prologue, Invisible, Beetlejuice. Most musicals tend to start on an upbeat note, but not this one. As the characters gather for Emily Dietz's funeral, Lydia, her daughter, and our protagonist, sings about the loneliness that comes with grief.
That's that. You're invisible when you're sad.
Beetlejuice can't help but point out how unconventional it is for a musical to start by bringing everyone down. He even jokes that fans of the 1988 movie Beetlejuice won't remember such a dispiriting beginning.
A ballad already! And such a bold departure from the original source material!
For a dark character, Beetlejuice sure knows how to lighten the mood. This somber start quickly shifts into the hilariously morbid and meta song The Whole Being Dead Thing, which gives the audience a welcome they'll never forget.
I have mastered the art of tearing convention apart!
Number 6. Welcome to the Rock, Come From Away. Come From Away tells the remarkable true story of the residents of Gander, Newfoundland, who showed the best of humanity in the worst of times. We feel their benevolence from the opening song, Welcome to the Rock.
To the ones who left, you're never truly gone. A candle's in the window and the candle's always on. When the sun is coming up and the world is come ashore, if you're hoping for a harbor, then you'll find an open door.
It opens on the morning of September 11th, 2001, where we meet the diverse characters and feel the warmth of this tight-knit community. As news of the tragic attacks unfolds, the tone changes, allowing audiences old enough to remember that day to reflect on their own memories too.
You are here at the start of a moment on the edge of the world where the river meets the sea.
The song comes back with its lively melody, reminding us that there's goodness to be found even in the toughest times. And boy, do we feel welcomed.
In the winter, from the water to whatever's in the way, to the ones who have come from away. Welcome to the rock!
Number 5. Alexander Hamilton. Hamilton. Lin-Manuel Miranda has a unique talent for immersing audiences in the universes of his shows. In the Heights, Usnavi acts as our neighborhood guide. However, in Hamilton, Miranda faced the challenge of making a founding father's life compelling enough for a musical.
Alexander Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton, America sings for you. Will they know what you overcame? Will they know you rewrote the game?
The opening song nails it, giving us a rundown of Hamilton's early years and introducing the big names who helped shape his story. It also addresses how he tries to shake off the shadows of his past while building his future legacy. If history classes were taught like this, we might have remembered more. The song may reveal the ending, but can history really have spoilers? Anyway, it sure makes the past feel alive. Number 4. Ex-Wives. 6.
Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
If you grew up learning British history, you probably breezed through Henry VIII's wives with a simple rhyme. But they want you to know there's much more to their stories than just being a king's ex.
You wanna know how we got this far? Well, tonight we'll let you know how we got this far.
As they debate who's had it worse, they burst into song, with each queen sharing her side. It's a brilliant Hersta remix that literally changes up the beat not only on the history we thought we knew, but also bringing it into the modern age.
Raising up the roof till we hit the ceiling and ready for the truth that will be revealing.
It's a total banger that makes us feel like we're at a concert. This first song could quickly get any crowd on its feet. We could easily lose our heads over it. Number 3. Prelude, the Ballad of Sweeney Todd, Attend the Tale of Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
Shave the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again. He trod a path that few have trod.
Is there anything more chilling than an opening song that pulls you into a story draped in darkness? The ensemble becomes a Greek chorus, spinning tales of our main character and the clients who visit him, never to be seen again. Sondheim cleverly wove in the Dies Irae, a Latin hymn meaning the day of wrath, into his melody, twisting and reshaping it throughout to keep his audience on edge. If that isn't enough to send shivers up your spine, consider how the chorus hints at Sweeney Todd's twisted sense of justice. Yeah, this whole number is essentially one big warning, and by the end, we're practically glued to our seats in terror.
What happened then? Well, that's the play, and he wouldn't want us to give it away. Not Sweeney.
Number 2. Invocation and Instructions to the Audience. The Frogs. We absolutely love how Sondheim's A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum sets the stage for a comedy tonight, yet we could never overlook this hilarious introduction from his underrated gem, The Frogs.
We offer you song and dance. We offer you rites and revels.
This satirical take on ancient Greek drama starts with two actors praying to the theater gods before turning their attention to the audience. While these gods might keep the show running smoothly, their powers seem to not extend to the audience. So the actors lay down some house rules, filled with clever wordplay and sharp one-liners. It's non-stop laughter, especially if you've ever sat next to someone in need of a theater manners refresher. We'll just be here waiting for our cue to applaud.
Lots of applause, please. And we'd appreciate you turning off your mobiles while we wait.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Untitled opening number, title of show. a song about writing a musical in a show about writing a musical.
And then we'll cross down stage toward you. And now we're yelling fortissimo. Yelling fortissimo. Yelling fortissimo.
Fancy Dress, The Drowsy Chaperone. Meet your key players and anticipate some great entertainment ahead.
Maid of honor, friend and confidant, and all that rot. Where's the bar?
Prologue, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. How the Bible might be taught if your RE teacher was fun and could sing.
All that I say can be told another way, in the story of a boy whose dream came true.
Prologue, Natasha, Pierre, and the Great Comet of 1812. Welcome to 1812 Moscow. Did you know that Andre isn't here?
It's a complicated Russian novel. Everyone's got 9 different names. So look it up in your program. We appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Magic to do, Pippin. A magical way to really engross the audience from the beginning. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Tradition, Fiddler on the Roof.
Every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
Introducing Tevye, a Jewish milkman from the village of Anatevka, steadfastly clinging to his traditions in a fast-changing world. In this opening number, Tevye invites us into his life, showing how these customs bind his community together and give everyone a vital role. It's a lively melody that practically compels you to sing tradition at the top of your lungs. But what really strikes us is how the show employs the fourth wall break. It lets us really connect with Tevye and his neighbors, so when they face tough times, we're right there with them.
We've always had our special types. For instance, Yenter the matchmaker, Reb Nachum the beggar.
Without that connection, the bond between the audience and the characters could have been as shaky as a fiddler on the roof. What's your favorite fourth wall breaking show tune? Let us know in the comments.
I plaster on a smile, pretend I have no brain, make nights with all these tourists hour after hour.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.